All right, so we're on, uh, and we're doing 8th grade state test practice questions. And the first thing that we're going to do is that we're going to do the short responses. We are at 2016, and obviously we're going to go over the scoring material version where we're going to do the first question. So whatever the first question we're doing, is it number 57?
Yeah,
All
should
right,
be it.
57 it is. Okay, so what are we dealing with here, number 57? A triangle with vertices um, at A, B, and C of their coordinates is translated. The image of A has coordinates at 3, -1. Determine the coordinates of either, of either the image of B and the image of the vertex C. So here there's nothing really difficult. A was at -1, 1, and it became A prime 3, -1. So what happened to -1 to become a 3? Plus 4 happened. What happened to 1 to become -1? -2 happened. That's it. The only thing that I have to do is for coordinate B is the same thing. -2 plus 4 is 2. And 1 minus 2 is -1. All right. C is -1, 4. So I have to again perform plus 4 and -2. So plus 4 will give me 3, -2 will give me 2. Okay, this is it. Those are the answers, 2, -1, and 3, 2. Now let's see the answers. 2, -1, 3, 2. So we made sure we got it right. That's good. Okay, so the first answer is the full credit answer. 4 to the right, 2 down. Yeah, pretty simple. Nothing extra, nothing really that raises any questions. 2 points. We're happy to see something like this. All right, so moving on into, okay, so A, B, C, 3. Okay, so this is like super organized. Super organized and I don't know, very well made. Triangle translated, blah, 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 blah. And translation notation correct. That's actually it's not, but I think what you have to do is T4 minus 2 like that on like a little bit lower there, but it's okay. Still good. Still 2 out of 2. Next is plus 4 minus 2. There is a mistake here. This student, if you can see there, Andrew, can you actually see?
You're not really seeing sharing
Oh,
your
okay,
screen.
okay, okay,
Sorry. Yeah.
okay. Yeah, it's on YouTube, not in Zoom.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we
All right.
go.
So plus 4 was applied to a -2, and instead of adding it, the student multiplied, unfortunately. So, but not everywhere, just for that -2. Because here on the coordinate C, the student added and got it right, 3, 2. So
Yeah.
there's only one mistake where it just multiplied instead of adding.
Half credit seems nice.
But look at this, still 2 out of
Oh,
2. Still 2 out of 2 because they asked for C. They didn't ask for B. So B was a little extra, right? So we didn't have to do B. So 2 out of 2. All right. What is that? That's a lot.
That's
That's
a
so.
lot.
That's
Still
so much.
complicated.
So 4, 2, 2. Oh my God, so complicated. So.
Yeah.
But look at this. Look at the C. The C is correct though.
He even added the B.
Yeah, but B is wrong. But C is correct. That's.
Oh.
I'm surprised that you get one even if you get C. Interesting. Okay. All good. We're moving on into this. Oh my Godable. What is that?
I don't know.
What is that? That's
I mean,
for
I
no.
really got into.
That's for no reason graphed, and somehow got the right answer, but no evidence of how you got the right answer. Absolutely none. I don't even know if you get one for that or not. Do you? You get one just because you stated the correct.
What?
Just
That's
because you
not
stated
fair.
the just because you stated the correct one. Oh. Okay. Next. Um. Okay. 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 So this, I think it's almost right. I think it is right. So why there is why there is nothing? Maybe because didn't state how it became that. But if all coordinates are correct, then I'm surprised you get. Oh, oh, interesting. The response with a partial understanding of mathematical concepts in the task. The response follows the correct procedure to translate vertices B and C. However, the transformation matrix is chosen as a solution rather than. Can you imagine that? That
Yeah.
this is fully correct, right? That's what they were looking for, but instead of putting 3 2 over here, right? The student put how it transform the transform. This deserved a 2, to be honest, because it's just so neat and correct. Yes, the student chose to put in the answer the transformation rules, the procedure, but so what? The answer is correct. All right. Next is no work. This is no work. The correct
If he get,
answer
he gets. Okay.
and 0 points for that. So definitely need to put the correct work. Definitely. All right. We're moving on.
Yeah. Okay.
Another one.
I don't.
That's
I
just
don't.
wrong. No work, wrong. 0. Nothing to discuss. All right. We're moving on. Hold on 1 second. I'm battling a severe allergy, so uh, that's
All
why
right.
I have
It's all right.
a
It's all
little
right.
bit stuffy nose. Okay, so what is that? Is that a question about graphing?
I think. Yeah.
Stanley drove his car on a bus trip. When he left, the mileage was 840 miles, and when he returned, the mileage was 1,200 miles. The car used 20 to 12 gallons of gasoline for this trip. Draw a graph on the grid below the relationship between the gasoline used, X, and the distance Y traveled during the Stanley's trip. Carla made the same trip as Stanley, but her car only used 10 gallons of gasoline. Graph the gasoline usage of Carla's. Okay, so so when he left, the mileage was 840, and then he returned the mileage. So 1200 minus 840 to find how many miles did was traveled basically. It's
Yeah.
360 miles traveled. Now, how many gasoline gallons were used? 12, right? So
Mm-hmm.
uh, how many miles per gallon we have? 360 divided by 12 will be 30. So it's 30 miles per gallon. So uh, I think the equation that we're going to use for Stanley's trip is going to be y equals to 30x. 30 miles per 1 gallon, and x is going to be the amount of gallons used, right? So 1 gallon 30 miles, 2 gallons 60, and so on. How do we graph it? Exactly as I said. 1 is going to be 30, like somewhere in the middle here. 2 is going to be 60. 0 is going to be 0. So 260. We can skip 3. It's going to be 4 and 120. We can skip 5, and 6 is 180. Right? This is going to be the graph. Oh my god. Like I totally missed everything. So, all right. So, this is the first one. The second one is going to be similar. So 10 gallons of gasoline. Okay, so we're gonna have to do 360 divided by 10, which is 36. And her, right? Um, Her equation is going to be y equals 36x. And how do we graph it? It's going to be 0, 0. But then for 1 gallon, it's going to be 36. For 2, well, we're going to have to graph approximately then. 1 and 36. Somewhere like very close there. 2 and 72. Oh my god. 3 and 4 and 144. 5 and 180 actually.
Ah.
That's the only point where it's going to be like exactly 4. Yeah, 144, right? 144 and 4, and then okay, we have to put 3. 3 would be 108, right? 3 and 108, like somewhere here. Okay, so my graph is so, but there it is. And how do the slopes of Stern and Carla compare? So the slope of Carla, the Carla slope is higher, which means that she gets to drive more miles per 1 gallon using 1 gallon of gasoline. That's what it is. She gets to drive 36 miles, and he gets to drive 30 miles per gallon. So her car is more uh, like saving gas, kind of, like has a higher mpg, miles per gallon. That's what I would write here. So let's go right away and see that we got it. We got it. You see this. We didn't mark it. I would definitely mark it. I wanted to see. Ooh.
This one was
Ooh,
good. It's like
ooh,
almost the teacher did it.
yeah, but plus 840 though.
Um,
I'm not sure about that.
ah,
Let's see the other ones. We got the correct. How is that right though? Plus 840. Plus 840 is the y-intercept.
how did
I
you get
think
36 though?
I think it's yeah, but I think it's technically incorrect. I think that plus 840 is technically incorrect.
Yeah.
This is not a 3 out of 3 and absolutely no equations. So how do you get 3 out of 3 if you didn't put the equations?
This is so weird. They
Wow.
didn't even they didn't even put like the correct numbers. They just put like the explanation.
Yeah. I mean,
So
there
weird.
is 36 and 30, but no
Yeah, yeah, but
work?
the work must
Well,
be
no
shown for
work.
at least credit.
Yeah. Let's see over here.
Okay, this is promising.
36, 30, something. Yeah. The slope. But graph, look at those graphs, those weird graphs. So why didn't they start from 0, 0? Interesting.
They tried.
Okay. What else? Okay, no connecting lines. Hmm. Okay. Just the wrong graph and
Okay,
correct?
this
Correct? Correct? The
one
only
out
thing
of
it
three.
has to be not miles per hour. It has to be mpg, miles per
So it's,
gallon.
so it's not even the correct unit rate.
Yeah, and the
Um,
graphs are wrong.
I don't know.
Okay.
It's so like weird.
This is also 2 out of 3. This is
Uh,
graphed well, but the slope of the
where's the
cars is more.
numbers?
Yeah, the no numbers. That's why it's 2 out of 3. Hmm. What is that? The linear graph just suddenly started to believing in himself and becoming exponential.
It didn't want to finish.
Yeah, it's close, but just stop here. Don't do this, and you'll get 2 out of 3. All right. What is that? That's just nonsense. 3 over
Wait, what?
2, 9 over 5. That's wrong. And graphing is barely right. Barely. Carla's slope was more because her car goes more miles per gallon than Stanley's. That's correct. Just write the numbers, man. Uh, that's incorrect. And just one line for both of them, also incorrect. Wow. Car will drive 36 miles. Car? What is that? Each has while
Each har.
okay,
Each har,
each,
yes.
each car. Each car?
Each har.
What does that mean?
Oh no.
All right. So this is it. I don't know why no one actually created the correct equation here, the one that we created. That's weird, but it's okay. We got it right. We know that. We'd get 3 out of 3. We got the correct explanation, and that's all good, you know. All right. So this will be it. We're gonna continue for the with the harder questions with the other 3 point questions. We have two more 3 point questions to go, so we're gonna just start right from there. Next class, it would be 2000.